So I look at it from the buy side of things, and we have bought a lot from MLSE, and it's I'd say a couple of things. The pandemic and the massive changes that caused in the industry, every industry, but obviously in a entertainment, live sport, no fans, those sort of things, it's forced a ton of rethinking of how to engage and how to interact. And I would say that the innovation that the two folks just spoke about, 100% agree with that. And I'd also say that those are moments in time when really good partnerships become clear that this is not a vendor relationship, this is a real partnership. How do we sit down? Don't worry about the contract, don't worry about the agreement, because that was made pre-COVID and never contemplated COVID. So let's there was no playbook on how to run through COVID. So let's sit down and figure out how we best do things that are good for, in this case, MLSE, and in my world, the Raptors and the Leafs, and then how do we get value for our shareholders, and how do we make sure our customers stay engaged? And I think that exercise over the past couple of years has strengthened partnerships for us, and additionally, we have many different avenues to go down that didn't exist previously. So from the buyer of these, I'm not the buyer anymore, I moved jobs, so now I'm the user of these services. and I think it was a little bit of a, that was the bank's way of saying, okay, so you bought a lot of these things, Doig, now go into a business role and use them to your advantage. And honestly, it is, our sponsorship portfolio is, it's an absolute differentiator for us across the board, whether it be in Tangerine with the Raptors, whether it be sports, hockey particular in Scotiabank, or even our arts and culture portfolios.